If you're lucky enough to have one of these fluff-filled, majestic creatures, you're probably no stranger to their unique quirks. From their impressive size to their water-loving antics, Maine Coons are definitely not your average house cat. Whether you're considering adopting one or are already living with one of these regal furballs, you're in for a treat today. We're about to dive into 11 surprising facts about Maine Coons, and trust us, you'll walk away with more than a few aha moments about these amazing companions. Subscribe and let's jump right in. They have a history as mysterious as their personalities. As you might guess from their name, Maine Coons come from Maine, USA, but their origin stories are far from ordinary. One particularly wild myth suggests that these majestic cats are the result of domesticated cats mingling with raccoons, all thanks to their bushy tails and brownish coats. Scientifically, this idea doesn't hold up, but it definitely adds to their mystique. Another popular tale links them to royalty. Some believe that Queen Marie Antoinette, while planning her escape from the French Revolution, sent 6 of her beloved cats to Wiscasset, Maine. Though she never made it, the story claims her cats settled in and became the ancestors of the Maine Coon breed. However, the more likely scenario involves long-haired cats brought over by European sailors or Vikings in the 1700s. These adventurous seafaring cats mixed with local short-haired domesticated felines, giving us the fluffy companions we know today. Genetic studies back up this theory, suggesting Maine Coons are related to the Norwegian forest cat and an extinct breed of domestic cat, meaning the Vikings might just be the real reason behind their impressive coats. They're the largest domesticated cat breed. You've probably noticed Maine Coons are big. These cats can easily tip the scales at 15 to 25 pounds, with some even reaching 30 pounds. But don't worry, it's not because they're sneaking food from your fridge at night. They're naturally large, with muscular builds and thick fur that makes them look even more imposing. Their size can make them seem like miniature tigers prowling through your home. If your Maine Coon is still growing after its first birthday, don't panic, it's completely normal. Unlike most cats that reach full maturity around 1-year-old, Maine Coons are slow to develop. It can take up to 4 or even 5 years for them to reach their full size. They're one of the oldest natural breeds in North America. Maine Coons have a long history in the US, where they were first discovered. They're one of the oldest natural cat breeds in North America, believed to have originated sometime in the 1800s. Over the centuries, they've become one of the most beloved and recognized breeds in the world, winning hearts with their size, beauty, and friendly nature. They love water. Unlike most cats that treat water like it's lava, Maine Coons are fascinated by it. You may catch them playing in their water bowls, splashing around with their paws, or even jumping into the bathtub, whether it's filled or not. This water-loving trait is thought to come from their ancestors who lived in cold, rugged climates. Their thick, water-repellent fur might have made them feel more comfortable near water sources, allowing them to thrive in harsh weather conditions. At home, this love for water means bath time might be less of a struggle compared to other breeds, but that's only if they're in the mood. You'll also want to keep an eye on your kitchen sink. Many Maine Coon owners have learned the hard way that these cats love to turn on faucets. Their meows are unique. If you're used to the classic meow of a typical house cat, you're in for a surprise with a Maine Coon. These cats don't just meow, they chirp, trill, and make a whole array of odd sounds that you might not expect from a cat this size. Their chirps and trills are often described as bird-like, which might sound funny coming from such a large, regal-looking animal. They use these sounds to communicate with their humans, especially when they're happy or curious. In fact, if you have a Maine Coon, you've probably had a full conversation with them without realizing it. They're exceptionally friendly. Maine Coons are often referred to as the dog of the cat world because of their friendly social nature. These cats love being around people and typically get along with other pets too. They're known for being laid back and are much less likely to hide away or be shy around strangers compared to other breeds. Don't be surprised if your Maine Coon follows you from room to room or greets guests at the door like a welcoming committee. They thrive on interaction and enjoy being involved in whatever their humans are doing, whether that's watching TV, reading a book, or even doing chores around the house. But they're not needy. Maine Coons have the perfect balance of independence and sociability, making them great companions without being too clingy. They have extra toes. Sometimes. Yes, you heard that right. Maine Coons can be polydactyl, which means they might have extra toes on their paws. This trait is actually fairly common in the breed, and it makes them look like they're wearing adorable little mittens. Polydactyl Maine Coons were especially prized among sailors who believed the extra toes made the cats better mousers and more stable on ships. While this doesn't necessarily give them superpowers, it definitely adds to their unique charm. They're a famous breed you might recognize. Here's a fun fact. One of the most famous cats in pop culture is a Maine Coon. If you're a Harry Potter fan, you might recall the fluffy, regal-looking cat that played Argus Filch's beloved pet, Mrs. Norris. That's right, Mrs. Norris is portrayed by a real-life Maine Coon. Maine Coons are one of the most beloved breeds out there. They've even managed to make their way onto the big screen, proving just how enchanting they can be. Maine Coons are not just Hollywood stars in disguise, they've also become internet sensations, with many of them going viral for their unique personalities and stunning appearances. Who knows? If your Maine Coon has that special charm, maybe it's time for a little spotlight of their own. You never know. Your cat might just be the next big star. Dust off that camera and see if they've got the perfect pose to steal hearts online, and maybe even land a movie role. They're often called gentle giants. Maine Coons have earned the nickname gentle giants for a reason. Despite their imposing size, they are incredibly gentle and patient, especially with children and other pets. They have a calm, even-tempered nature that makes them perfect for families. You'll often find them lounging lazily on the couch or allowing themselves to be cuddled without complaint. They're less likely to scratch or bite even if they're feeling playful, which makes them one of the most good-natured cat breeds around. Their calm demeanor and friendly disposition make them a joy to live with, and it's no wonder they've earned such a loving nickname. They can be walked, with some training. Most people associate leash walks with dogs, but believe it or not, some cats enjoy hitting the pavement on a lead too. With a bit of patience and training, you can teach your adventurous cat to explore the great outdoors safely by your side. Of course, not every cat will be interested, but for those who are curious about the world beyond the window, leash training is a great way to give them a taste of freedom. If your cat loves to roam or looks longingly outside, this could be a fun and enriching activity for both of you. They've got impressive hunting skills. Don't be fooled by their relaxed nature. Underneath all that fluff, Maine Coons are natural-born hunters. Originally bred as mousers on farms and ships, these cats have retained their excellent hunting skills. They can quickly switch from being your couch buddy to a stealthy predator, tracking down any small moving object, whether it's a toy, a bug, or even that random sock you lost last week. You might notice your Maine Coon stalking around the house or pouncing on shadows, showing off their agility and focus. While indoor cats don't have much need to hunt for survival, these instincts are still very much alive. So don't be surprised if your cat presents you with a quote-end quote gift every now and then. If you've learned something new about your Maine Coons today, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow cat lovers. And hey, if you're thinking about adding a Maine Coon to your family, now you know why they're such a popular choice. For more fun cat facts and tips, check out our next video. Thanks for watching.